All right, boys and girls, sorry for the writing here. I started and then the bell started ringing and announcements came on, but we are picking up where we left off on Monday using basic facts. However, we can't use a basic fact when we're given a number like 287, multiplying that by 3. So what we can do is round 287 to the nearest 100, which would be 300, and now we can easily multiply. We know that 3 times 3 is 9, but we have 9 hundredths, so we need to add on those 2 zeros. Let's take a look at number 7. So 1,310. We're going to make this a nice, easy number and round to 1,000. Now, 6 multiplied by 1,000, most of you know that right in your head already, but 6 times 1, using the basic fact, is 6, but we have 6 thousands. So now we're going to add on those 3 zeros to make 6,000. 62 would round very easily to the number 60, and now we can use our basic fact of 9 multiplied by 6, and 9 times 6 is 54. And then we're going to add on that 0 because we multiplied by 60, not 6, for a product of 540. Number 9, we're doing the same work. We are going to round 486 to the number 500. Then we're going to check to see if our answer is reasonable. In this problem, the only difference is that they've given us the exact product, so we're going to see if our estimate is reasonable, meaning is it pretty close? So we're using our basic fact knowledge of 7 times 5, and 7 groups of 5 gives us a product of 35, but we multiplied by 500, so we need 3,500, which is close to 3,402. This answer is reasonable. Let's look at number 10. So 1,240 would easily round to the number 1,000. So 5 times 1,000, we'll use our basic fact of 5 times 1, and that is 5, but we have thousands, so it's 5,000. So is this answer they've given us reasonable or not reasonable? We said this one, whoops, I guess I should have circled, was reasonable, but this one, 9,200, is pretty far away from 5,000. This is not reasonable. Number 11. So we want to know if the answer 2,583 is reasonable or not reasonable. Well, 287 would round easily to 300, and then use your basic facts. 9 times 3 we know is 27, but we're multiplying by 300, so that would be 2,700. This answer of 2,583 is reasonable because, of course, our answer is a little higher because we rounded up 287 all the way to 3,000. So again, this is reasonable. Let's look at the back. We had 2 questions here. We're using this table about school mascot votes. The students voted on a school mascot. Which mascot had 4 times as many votes as the flamingo? Well, the flamingo had 40 votes. I like to fill in all of them when I look at a chart like this. The bobcat had 80. The manatee had 160. The alligator looks like it had about 25 maybe. It's kind of right, it's not quite in the middle. I think in the middle it would be like right here for 30. And then this one, the black bear this one looks right in the middle, so it should be about 50. And again, because 50 comes between 40 and 60. So now let's look again at our question. They want to know which mascot had 4 times as many votes as the flamingo. Well, the flamingo had 40, so we need to find 4 times as many. We're going to use the basic fact, 4 times 4, and we know that that is 16, and then we're going to add on that 0, because it's really 16 tens because we multiply by 40, not 4. And when we look which one matches, it is the manatee. All right, last question. Explain how you could estimate the number of students who voted on a school mascot. So to estimate, and then we want the number of students who voted. Well, these are all students right here, right? The number of students, and these are the different mascots. So we have the numbers listed here, but we want to estimate, and then give that estimate. Well, we could simply add 40 plus 80 plus 160. These are all nice even numbers. 25, we could just round up to 30 plus 50. When we add those amounts together, we should have a total of I'm adding in my head, sorry. It should be 360. If you change this and you rounded 25 back down to 20 to keep that easy, then you know that yours would be 10 less, so it would be 350. So you may have estimated 350 to 360 about how many students. Okay, great job today.